I just want to sort of start off where Saravana left off, about opportunities. He sees tremendous opportunities in Africa. Thomas, where are you seeing the great opportunities right now besides, let's say, China and India? You know?
I think it depends a little bit on what part of the industry you're in. I think where we see it from our point of view, of course, is the growth in Asia. It's what a lot of people see, but for the automotive industry and the high-heavy industry, Asia and India, those two areas are the areas where we see the most significant growth.
Okay, Birgitte?
I also think that Asia, particularly China and India, will still grow, and in the dry bulk industry they already have 65%. US only have 2% of the import in the dry bulk industry. I think still China and India will be good areas for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think especially on the demand side, then it's Asia where you see the growing opportunities.
Okay. What's the risk? Yeah, but what's the risk in Asia too? Thomas, you want to jump in?
You do, of course, have South America as well, coming quite strongly, which a lot of people have been touching on today.
Yeah. You know, do you feel this optimism in Asia is overplayed in any way, Leon?
Not at all. I believe that over the next couple of decades, the population will grow dramatically over there, and people will demand a better standard of living. They will want to use cars, they will want to live in apartments, live in the suburbs, use electronic appliances, and they will use more energy and more commodities. So there's going to be enormous growth coming out of Asia, and we definitely bet on China and India.
But you haven't mentioned Africa.
Africa, it's a very interesting play. We have to be smart about Africa. There is an old Chinese proverb that says, if you want to help somebody, don't give him the fish, just teach him how to fish themselves. So basically the Chinese were smart about it because they went to Africa, they built the infrastructure, they built roads, cities, they built, port terminals, and they will try to help the African people grow and manage this enormous wealth they have in raw materials and commodities.
Are you positioning yourself for African trade?
I was in Africa for my honeymoon. I went there for a safari. I know that.
Disclosure here, yeah.
And I was really impressed, by South Africa. In some ways, they are more advanced than Greece is, in terms of infrastructure. Yeah. And I think that, the African nations have great potential.